I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew.
Yeah, if you creep around, you gon' find out. Say my name wrong, better mind that mouth. You keep testing line, you gon' time out. If you gon' find the fuck out. If you sneak around, you gon' find out. I don't bluff, not a word I spout. You keep pushing luck, you get wiped out. If you gon' find out. Yeah, I ain't pressed, I'm precision with it. Say you heard, I'm the definition, quit it. You a rumor, I'm the headline. You a screenshot, I'm the deadline. Talk tough, whole tone sound timid.
Ain't nobody gonna call him what it is. Ain't nobody gonna tell him what it is. You ain't give a damn about that child. You ain't care about your own son. You gonna be a grown man and allow that to happen to your baby mother, the mother of your child. Kind of sad ass case of a man does something like that. Now his son to go to school, get a letter from his mother. Damn well when he got out of school, he wasn't gonna see his mother. I think we just gonna let this slide. Mother is gone. She ain't coming back. And while everybody's concerned about who's gonna be charged with it, what about that child? God knows he lost both of his parents. My name is Kim. I do motivational content on TikTok, and I gotta talk about this situation. A father set up his own baby mother to leave his own son motherless. And who I'm talking about is Romeca Meeks out of Chicago. And the woman who pulled the trigger, Holly Johnson, I knew exactly what y'all was gonna do. Y'all set it up. As soon as it happened, the first thing that you said was self-defense. And a weak-ass father, a weak-ass man, was supposed to de-escalate a situation. Actually, the one who amped it up. Reports are saying that you put her in a headlock. Eyewitnesses are saying that you put your baby mother in a headlock. And you allow Holly Johnson to go get a firearm and unalive. Y'all had that much hate in y'all chest to go unalive. You pew her in the face? Did you not think that your son is going to be the one that have to see that body? Did you consider anything? Did you consider anybody? I'm going to say it if ain't nobody going to say it. Bitch ass case of a man. I didn't defend yourself. I unalived that woman in cold blood and y'all planned it. You had no business being at the school. Apparently, she's the one that dropped your kid off to school. On September 8th, Romeca Meeks drops her son off to school. A good mother sends hope to her son in letters in his lunchbox. That was the last word she said to her son. And when she wrote that letter, I guarantee she would have said more if she knew this was going to happen. Because minutes later, she was ambushed. This ain't no mistake. This ain't a fight gone wrong. There was a restraining order. You had no business there. Y'all planned it. Brought a firearm for protection. Protection from what? Protection from who? You pulled up to a school where kids was at, where your kid was at. You want us to believe that y'all didn't set this up to catch her while she in her mother mode. What kind of hate in your chest do you got for that woman to allow her to be unalive like that? The first thing he said was self-defense, and they sat there calm. But what they didn't account for was the eyewitnesses. Somebody to stand up and say something. Father of that child put her in a headlock. Allow Holly Johnson to go get a firearm. Come back and pew-pewed her. He got hit multiple times, including in the face. So they wanted her to be unrecognizable to her own son. Self-defense? Self-defense? You unalive Romeca Meeks. And you unalive the hope of a little boy. That son, her son, your son. The hope of having a mother, the hope of being nurtured is gone. He will never get a letter again. You thought that restraining order was going to save you. It's not. Why was you there is the biggest question that we got to answer. Unless it was a setup. That's the only answer. I don't know about nobody in this situation. The father of that child should be fried just like Holly Johnson. Both of them should be charged. My prayers go out to that family. And my prayers definitely go out to that little boy. And my heart goes out to the person that had to break the news to that little boy, who thought that his mother was going to pick him up after school. To find out all the news that was going around, all the commotion outside of school, was because his mother was on the ground unalive. Don't nobody deserve to hear that. If nobody told you, remember Chemo told you, stay motivated. Protect your peace like your life depends on it. Because it don't matter who you think you know. You never truly know.
Wait a minute.
At what point, if the father's out there, and if this is true, you know, the judge said
the fist bump
and the chokehold, that the dad that they share together had her in a chokehold. What do you need to pull your gun out for?
Yeah, if there's someone who is actively helping you.
The judge said someone like that, basically, I'm essentially going to, melt down his words into essentially what he said, does not deserve to be out roaming the streets. This particular case, one of the orders of protection that we definitely can confirm existed was never delivered to Romeca Blackman. In fact, every time the sheriff's, I believe it was the sheriff's, but a sheriff's department, just to be safe, tried to deliver this, they could never make contact. And in fact, they tried to deliver it after she was passed on.
Okay, so
I think you asked the question, well, where's this guy at?
Right.
Is there now an agreement that he's now going to be the person, the key witness to testify against Quadajah Johnson? That's all, up in the air, but definitely worth it.
You cried it. You was bold in the dark, now the lights on. All that bark, now the bite on. Yeah, if you creep around, you gon' find out. Say my name wrong, better mind that mouth. You keep testing lines, you gon' time out. If you go around, you gon' find her.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk to Tarot. Thank you all so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, all that good stuff. I definitely appreciate it. Tonight, you guys, we're going to be looking back into Carlos, see what type of energy is around him, what's pretty much going on in his world allegedly here. So we're not going to hold too much time tonight because this is a very long spread and I don't want to hold y'all in here too long. Right, so this video is already recorded. It is just a premiere, so I will be in the comments talking to you guys. So hey, from the comments. Let's go ahead and get into it. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not here to accuse anyone. No, we're here to say anyone is innocent. We're just reading the cards and how they come out in the spread for the questions that we ask. Thank you all so much for understanding. Lord. That's some pretty interesting questions tonight. I do. I want to give a quick shout out to Cold Peace TV. Thank you so much for your interpretation and your commentary on the subject matter of the reading, the previous reading that I just did. I definitely appreciate you guys and the shout outs and things like that. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So tonight, you guys, we're going to use the Guide and Gossip deck. Now, I took the Guide and Gossip deck out of this season of Talks of Tarot because I felt like it made the segment too long. Those who've been with me before I came back in September of last year already are familiar with the Guide and Gossip deck. This is just a remastered version of it. Okay, so we're definitely going to use the Guide and Gossip tonight, and we're going to use the regular tarot to see if we can just tap in and see what we can see about Mr. Smith. The first card out is his environment. This is the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse is bad or very, very disappointing news. Okay, so this is in his environment, allegedly. So allegedly, he could have got some bad news, some very disappointing news. He could be lacking ideas where he was full of plans. Allegedly, he has no more plans, okay? No more options left, allegedly, here. This person, or Mr. Smith, could be very defensive right now. Making sure that when somebody says something, he's right on the bat of, taking up for himself or others involved in this situation with Miss Meeks, okay? This is also your head being in the clouds. This is malicious, very malicious gossip. Very, very malicious gossip. So allegedly here, there's some malicious gossip going around him, or he's the one throwing out the malicious gossip here. This is a lack of education as well. This is kind of some type of learning disability, scatterbrain energy here. Cynical, sarcastic, cold person. The Page of Swords in reverse. He could really not have anything to say. Now, I know the last time I went to his Facebook, he really, the last post that I had saw, and this was about maybe a week ago. The last post I had saw was on March 17th. So I don't know if he's back on Facebook posting or not. I don't know. But lately, y'all, what I'm getting from the Page of Swords in reverse here in his environment is that something done happened to where he done got some real bad news. Okay? You see these people here, they're walking up to this guy with the sword in his hand, and they're waiting for him to tell them something. He's a messenger. Okay? The Page of Swords is a messenger. The Page of Wands is also a messenger. The Page of Cups is also a messenger. The Page of Pentacles is also a messenger. So most of the pages in the traditional tarot deck is about messages, getting messages, receiving messages, whether it be word of mouth, on the phone, email, text message, the cloud, however you're going to receive it. That's what this is about here. And it's alleging here that this man in his environment, he got some bad, disappointing news, that it is causing him to be defensive, and he can't plan something anymore. If he's lacking plans. He could also be playing mind games here, allegedly, with someone. Why is the Page of Swords here? Now that's too much. We'll look at it. That's entirely too much, honey. Oh, we got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Fool, and the Eight of Pentacles here. All right, so in this environment here, there is backstabbing, there's betrayal here. There's also an underlining energy of final nail in the coffin energy. Like I said, allegedly there's a lack of planning here. There's some bad news. There's bad news about this betrayal, this backstabbing, this person that he had a family with the Ten of Cups here. That this person could have done this and planned this with the Eight of Pentacles, and now trying to proclaim their innocence here with the Fool card, or travel or go somewhere else with the Fool card here. And we all know that allegedly Home Skillet is allegedly not in Chicago, allegedly. So we don't know for sure whether he's in Chicago or not. Why is the Page of Swords here in the first? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is a traveler here. This is a hot-headed, hot-tempered person. They're very charismatic. Okay, and this energy came out. This energy came out in, I want to say, not the last reading I did, but the second to the last reading. Not necessarily the card, but the energy here, this fire energy here. This is a Leo. There is a woman. There is a Leo woman, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Miss Johnson is a Aries, but there's a Leo woman around, and she's been in the picture for a very long time. If you guys can go back to the whole thing where I kept talking about the Strength card. This is like an exotic dancer, someone like that. Whoever this female is, she could be a dancer. She's an entertainer, though. She entertains people. She could be a Leo. Whoever this female is, she is heavily in his energy. He may be around this female. He may be with her. But allegedly here, what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Page of Swords in reverse here, because like I said, this is some type of bad news. And when he got this bad news, allegedly, this was, like I said earlier, fire lit up under somebody's ass, and they had to go. Because the Knight of Wands is about traveling. It's a legend here that this man done went somewhere, and he's in another environment. He keeps, the Knight of Wands also is a person that he leaves his post all the time, but eventually he come back home. So this is giving the vibe of he's left his post allegedly, but eventually he's got to come back. And this is something that he's worried about here. This is some type of bad news here that he has to come back. This is also giving the energy of yellow caution. He needs to be cautious about something here. Fire energy, something happened quickly that now he is, this is giving like a, this is a night, this is really giving like the message that he got was some type of message that has a lot to do with legalities. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Split the deck. What we got? They've been jealous and motivated since they knew you. This is that planning energy again, the Eight of Pentacles here. They've been jealous and motivated since they knew you. What we got here? Want to be somebody they not so bad is eating them up. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is money motivated here. Exposed at the bottom of this deck. And then we got pretending to be in love or care. They just want what they can get. So immediately what I'm getting with that, they've been jealous and motivated since they knew you. This is someone that, whoever this lady, this fire sign, this Leo, this exotic dancer, this entertainer, this, she don't have to be a Leo. She could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio too. Or a Virgo, but she's definitely giving off this fire energy here. She's the one that feels like somebody's been jealous and motivated, or she's the one that's been jealous and motivated since she knew alleged Mr. Smith here. And it's saying want to be somebody they're not so bad it's eating them up. It's giving me the vibe of you done ran and you done did all of this stuff, and now you're in regret about what you're doing. You know, you're not even comfortable where you are allegedly here. We're gonna pull from the exposed part. Okay. What we got? They are only involved for what they can get long term. Yeah, this is very money motivated here. He's only involved with this other person, or can't be her. It gotta be him. He's only involved with this other girl for what he can possibly get long term. And it's got to be this protection here with the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It's got to be some type of protection here. And looking at his spread, there's a lot of protective cards in his spread. Like he has some type of protection here. Let's get over here. All right. Woo, we got braids. Loves to wear wigs. Short hair, bald. Came right back out. Braids, loves to wear wigs. Short hair, bald. Came right back out. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone, whoever this woman is, or this girl, it's 2 women. It's 2 women that he is working close with. Very, very close with. Or these 2 women that's just all in his energy. It's annoying. But there is also this underlying energy of him going to see this priest-like lady. Child, I'm moving on from that. It'll come back up. Trust me, y'all. It's gonna come back up because it's dead in the spread. I couldn't get rid of it. It seems because when I was shuffling and just shuffling and shuffling, she kept popping up, and she popped right on up. So we'll get right back into it. Let's move on, y'all. We have the Page of Wands, and this is in the position of the problem. So this is a problem, a potential alleged problem for Mr. Smith here. This is news. Could be some good news, but this is swift news here. This is letters, phone calls, word of mouth. This is active, optimistic energy here. Here that card, the flew on the ground. Give me one moment. All right, we're back. So this is giving that optimistic energy here. Like I said, this is giving, like, after he got this news, guy came up with another. He's trying to come up with a plan or something here. Is what it's giving, because the problem is there was some type of message, this disappointing news over here that he got, and with this Knight of Wands is giving me energy of like a constable or something of that nature, like somebody that's it's giving that. It really is like it's giving that writing coming in and giving that like the British are coming type shit. I swear it's like a warning, like somebody warned him or somebody is warning him, or like I said, this is some type of news here that is very disappointing. This man finna be messed up behind this allegedly. Right, y'all know I got my Chromebook over here. I'm just tapping for my questions. Oh man. What is the Page of Wands? His energy is very off. I'm gonna say that too. Look at this. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, his energy is very off. He's very secretive. He's trying to cloak something here. This is giving cloaked energy. He doesn't want people to know about whatever this is, whatever this news is, whatever this is, because then it's like, oh, you get what you want type shit, or type of energy. You're gonna get what you want if I say what I need to say, or if I say this. Somebody knows something too, and they holding on to it. They don't want to say nothing. With the High Priestess here, somebody knows something about somebody about to go to jail. The 8 of Swords. And they don't want nobody to know about this. But this is his reading, his energy. And it is alleged here that the news, the problem, the energy that he got here, and the problem for him is that he got some type of news to where this man could possibly end up in jail. We got black and white here again. That's the police. BJ, blind justice. The high priestess. It's giving that moon energy. And it's also giving, who's a Pisces? Because there was a strong Pisces in the other reading as well. There's a Pisces here too. That girl could be a Pisces. She could be a Pisces or a Leo or a Virgo. This entertainer chick. But allegedly what I'm getting here is whatever that news was, whatever the problem is for him now is allegedly that he's trying to keep some secret. He's trying to keep quiet about this Eight of Swords situation, this situation where it's keeping him stuck, stagnant, in drama, helpless, hopeless, imprisonment, judged, trial by jury. This is the Eight of Swords here. Get some clarifiers. That is the Eight of Swords. It is a legend here that this man got some news and he don't want nobody to know about this, or that's the reason why he's allegedly not where he's supposed to be, is because somebody, it's like you got served. With Marcus Houston here, we got grandma, sugar mama. I'm telling you, there's two women here. There's two women. Another woman could be giving him money from something that she's doing. And this is an older woman. This could be the Leo woman. She could be the one giving out the money. And then you got another young chick here that he's allegedly around in his new environment that he's in. But there's this sugar mama that's like giving him money, and then we got here making false rumors, and they're making rumors. Like, so this sugar mama or this older woman that isn't like she's coming out over here, so she kind of infatuated with this dude. You know, I'm trying not to cuss and say words that ain't gonna be the same. But she kind of infatuated with guy, and she's going around making false rumors, saying little stuff. This is an ace of spades. So that's the ace of swords. That's like communication. So she could be somewhere communicating false rumors and lies, and making it like she's exposing someone, but in return she's helping him, giving him something, some type of money. Lord. All right. All right, what was this that flipped over? What we got? The daddy. Flip right on over. So it is a legend here that the problem for him is that this man has some type of message, some type of letter, some type of word of mouth, phone call, something here, some type of news that you finna be stuck. You might be going to jail, player. What else? The problem. Okay. Problem. All right, that's enough. We got watching everybody pockets for a come up. This is giving that watching people. He's watching everybody. He probably watching this thing. I don't know. I don't care. But allegedly he's watching people, and he's watching to see what's being said. He's watching to see that, and I got that type of energy when the last time I went to his page, and I was like, oh, you ain't posted since March, but you're still posting stories. And you know, when you post stories, you can actually see the people who see your stuff. So it was giving me the energy of allegedly you're sitting here posting stories because you want to see who's watching you. Next card, cloud chasing because they money low and views low. So whose ever platform, because this is the Six of Wands here, this is the spotlight being on you, this is public attention, whose ever platform he went on, he was clout chasing because that money is getting low. They allegedly need some money to keep something going here. That money is low. They can't focus because they know they done messed up, allegedly. So allegedly here that this man can't focus because he know he done messed up with something. Let's move on. Why is this a problem? We have the Hierophant. Man, look. This is an institution. This is a traditional institution. This is a government institution like a jail, a hospital, a school. These are institutions here, but this is also a priest. It's a very underlying energy in this man's spread that he, now I said in the other reading that it could have been TT that was doing all the weird stuff, but then when I got to her cards, none of that came out. It's a lot of that in his reading. And I'm gonna move on from there. It's a lot of that in his reading. It is a legend here that the reason why he's having this problem is because this institution, an institution sent him this information. Now I don't know, y'all. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone's innocent. We're just reading the cards and how they come out in the spreads and the question that we ask. Allegedly here, there's an institution that has sent this man some type of information, and he is scared to death because the Eight of Swords is also paranoia, straight paranoia. This man is paranoid now. The Page of Swords in reverse is paranoia. He paranoid because there's some bad, disappointing news. And he's trying to save face and stay away from whatever this is. Why is it hard for him? This is extreme guilt, extreme insomnia, extreme shame, extreme paranoia. I just said this. The Nine of Swords in reverse. This man is in his head now. This is Gemini energy. He could be having bad dreams about Romeca as well, allegedly here. She could be getting that butt in that dream. But allegedly here, this man is paranoid because this institution, this Hierophant, this higher up, this is a higher up hierarchy, government entity sent him something allegedly here, and now he's scared shitless. Let's get some cards. Let's get some cards here. See what we get. Hold on. See what we get. Okay. Demon time. They knowingly caused drama. Now they're helpless. Came right back out for him. And this is the Eight of Spades, which is the Eight of Swords, y'all. I'm telling you. It's a legend. This boy, somebody done sent something. They done summoned him. Somebody done drew a sigil on the doggone floor, put salt down, and summoned this demon. Oh, Lord. Yo, it's another card. Yeah, it's a legend here. Homeskiller might go to jail. What's this? Would rather stay than get their stuff in order. Comfort. Yeah, look. I'm telling you, and he wasn't comfortable. Wherever he at now, that boy ain't comfortable. Look at this. The aunt came back out. Child, didn't I say in the other reading that the aunt had some on Mr. Los? Didn't I say that shit? That the aunt, hold on, what we got here? We got grandma. Hold on, this is the whole thing flipped over. My bad. Y'all, didn't I say in the last reading allegedly that the aunt had some on this man? Didn't I say that? What else, Spirit? Why is this a problem? All right, we had something come out. To the bottom. They left, now it's a problem. Yeah, he left. It's a problem. And TT tired. She tired. I'm not finna keep doing all of this. Where are your antennas? TT tired. Copycat, I want to do that too. This is the Ace of Clubs, which is the Ace of Wands. This is accepting an offer, accepting a challenge here. Somebody accepted something so that they wouldn't get caught up, and now it has ricocheted to where this institution, this government institution, has sent this man some type of message here, And it got him scared as hell. And allegedly, TT might have sounded off because of what just previously happened in the last hearing. Allegedly. Child. Let's move on. Hold up. Click my board here. Just click it. All right. So you guys, this is the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is in the position of, how's it feeling? How's it feeling right now? He feels like he's gonna get away with something, but he's not. This is deceit, this is lies, this is trickery here. This is cheating, theft. There's alleging that this man stole something from someone. He stole something. That came up in the last reading. He has something, he stole something. That deals with communication, because again, these are swords. This man took something. And now he knows he's about to get caught up. You see that rope around that man? It's about to catch him. He looking back like he done got away, but he don't even see that rope down there that's about to catch him. Allegedly here, this man allegedly stole something. He could be a thief all the way around, because the Seven of Swords is a burglar type person who likes to steal. This is an enemy masquerading as a friend here. This is giving that energy of whatever you got going on right now, sir, you just need to really stop. You know, you're going around, you're going to these different platforms, you're doing this, you're doing that, and all you're doing is getting yourself caught up. You're getting yourself caught up. That's what you're doing. And at this point, it's too late, allegedly. I mean, hey, you should have listened to whoever was telling your butt to sit down the first time. I do believe it was just a girl from Chicago. She said, you just need to leave these people alone, you know, stop doing all of that. Like, you need to stop that mess. You know what you're doing. You still, you know. Then I heard you threatening people and stuff, because the Seven of Swords is about threats. I heard you threatening folks and all that stuff. Like, dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Yeah, because the spotlight on him. Six of Wands again. He knows that everybody is watching him, just like he watching, allegedly, other people on their platforms and watching to see what's being said, how close somebody is to something. It's a legend here that you got on something here. You got on some type of platform, and it's a legend that Carlos allegedly got on somebody's platform and lied here with the Six of Swords. I'm not Six of Swords, Six of Wands and Seven of Swords. Somebody got on somebody's platform and lied about something. Lied about, child, what is this? What are we lying about? Allegedly. Side dude, what the fuck? This is the King of Hearts, which is the King of Cups, which is a baby daddy. Side dude. Somebody, let me see, what is this? That's an identifier. What we got? Group chat, sending pics and messages. Yeah, okay. I see why side dude came out. It is a legend that whoever this person is, this is a man that, child, okay, let me see it. This is a legend that this is a man. This man is a part of this group chat. They're sending pictures and messages. This man got caught up in this web. Some type of way, shape, or form with some type of communication here, because the Seven of Swords is here. This is a deceit. This is trickery. Trying to trick someone. Six is about humanitarian, being a humanitarian. Six is also about judges and stuff like that. This is given that somebody gave something to a humanitarian, a judge or something in regards to this man about some type of group chat or pictures or messages here. And they was, it's deceit, it's lies, it's not true. And whoever this man was, he was actually a side dude to somebody. He keep coming out. He came out in the other reading. Cause I was like, whose sister? It was just too much, and it was too much going on. But I feel like allegedly I may know who this side dude is and who the side dude is to who. And it's allegedly not Carlos, it's side dude. This is like an ex or somebody that was just infatuated with somebody. Like, this is too much going on now. Oh my God. All right, you guys, I'm back. And look what came out when it fell on the floor. It says, all they do is lie and cheat and then lie some more. Yeah, this, whatever this was, that was, I'm telling y'all, it's not right. It's not true. Look at the bottom, child. Look at this. Slander. It's only tea if it's true. It's slander. It's only tea when it's true. They lied. This is the same energy of those doggone messages. The messages, them group chat messages, that mess that they was trying to put out there. This is a side dude to somebody. And it is allegedly, it's not Carlos' side dude, okay? But it could be. But this is somebody's side dude, and they gave this. This is out in the public. Like, you can go see whatever these group chat sending pics and messages are. Like, all of this is out in the public, and it's a lie. It's slander. And this side dude was not necessarily in on it, but a pawn here, pretending. Let's see, what is this? Child. They just giving it out. This is the Joker. Yeah, the side dude was he was the pawn. The fool. The one that didn't really know what the fuck was going on. I said fuck. I didn't say Lord, let me move on. I'm getting irritated. So this question, let me make sure this is the right one. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Go down. We're going down. I'm going down. Okay, there we go. All right, so this question is, did Mr. Los have on protection the day Romeca was unalived? This is the King of Swords. Okay? First and foremost, the King of Swords is heavy Libra, Gemini energy. This is a man. This is a father figure. Carlos is a Libra, allegedly here. He's a Libra. Because he can give you a Libra or a Gemini, but he's a Libra. He's a Libra, allegedly. And it is a legend here because with the King of Swords, like I said, this is authority. This is military. This is police, y'all. This is like structure, routine, intelligent, rational. But this is somebody having a conversation. It is a legend here. The day that girl was unalive, the day Romeca was unalive, this man had a conversation with one of the officers, allegedly. Like, he was literally having conversation, like he was talking to these people, like he was cool with these folks, like he know these damn people, allegedly. Like, what the hell is this shit? I'm getting mad. Okay? Like, okay. This is ethics. This is morals. This is somebody being stern, methodical. It's legal matters. This is a judge. This is law enforcement. This is military. So it is a legend here that by this card, this man allegedly did have on some type of protection. Only law enforcement wears that. And this is a law enforcement card. Then it is also a legend here that he had some type of conversation with somebody because his hawk is right here. He's talking to this hawk and he's sending a message out. It is a legend here that this man had some type of conversation with one of the officers. Maybe like he knew him or something. But this is, let me see what this is. King of Swords. No, this reading already long, child. What is this? Queen of Swords. What the, yeah. This man allegedly has some type of, he's definitely a Libra, allegedly, because this is definite Libra energy here. King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. This man allegedly has some type of ties here. He could with some woman in the force or some woman lawyer, paralegal judge, correctional officer, something like that. It's allegedly a woman. With the Queen of Swords here. There's also a legend here. Homeboy finna have to lawyer up with this Queen of Swords because somebody analyzed that. The Queen of Swords analyzes things. Somebody in forensics or something like that has went back, zoomed in and saw that, and they also see this vest. They also can tell that this is a vest, allegedly. Split the deck here. We got fake relationship, a beard, what looks good on paper. That's also protection. That's like protection. That's the 4 of Wands for that's security. That's the 4 of Clubs, 4 of Wands. They kept up confusion so no one would see them throwing rocks and hiding. Look at there. So it's a legend here that whoever this person was, that he knew. This person, this officer, this woman allegedly is keeping up confusion here. So no one would see what was actually going on that day. The spirit is alleging that this man knows a woman allegedly on the force, or maybe a woman judge, a woman something here. And this woman allegedly, or it could be a man. She could be like LGBTQ, like really stern and, you know, operating in her masculine. But we got fake relationship, a beard, what looks good on paper here. That's that 4 of Wands, 4 of Clubs energy, giving off that security energy. It's giving that this man, what is this? Got the uncle in reverse here, the uncle. That's the king of, y'all, that's the king of Spades, King of Swords again. That is the same energy right here, the police. It is alleged that, okay, so someone on the force may be an uncle. Allegedly he knows somebody on the force. Allegedly here. We got plotted for the money, acted for them, but was really against him. And these, allegedly, they know it was a plot because allegedly they may have been in it. This is getting a mess now. Bringing up the past because they have nothing else. Mad baby mama or daddy or baby daddy. This whoever this woman or this man, this officer is, they're short, or they could be a short person or little. We call them little people. Okay, we don't say the other word. Short or very short, or a little person. Okay, let's move on. We have the Moon card here. The Moon card is in the position of, what was the motive behind going on this person's platform and asking for this money? We got the Moon card. This is automatic illusions, lies, deceptions. This is deception. This is not listening to your intuition here. Some told you not to get on that doggone platform and do that. You went right on ahead and did it allegedly here. This is subconscious here. This is insecurity here. This is vagueness, instability. Because you're not stable anymore, allegedly here. The reason why you had to go on this platform and do this allegedly, because allegedly Mr. Smith is not as stable as he would like to think he was at one point. Okay? And again, this is lies, illusions, and deception. So it's a legend here that this man went on this platform to lie, deceive, and to collect funds because he is going through an instability right now. Why's the moon here? I just heard y'all did it because this dog's barking at the moon. They barking at this dude. There's heavy scorpionic and Cancer energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy here, but a hit dog, a holler type of energy just came out here. We'll hit this over here. What is this? A hit dog will holler. All right, so we just fall on the floor today. I guess you said if you want to go back. We have the Page of Cups here, and it's in the reverse, you guys. This is not good news at all. Bad, very bad news, y'all. And this is SA abuse, all kinds of stuff here. But what I'm really focusing on with the Page of Cups and the Moon is that this is something dealing with baby mama. He's saying allegedly it's for baby mama, but it's not. It's not here. It's lies, it's deceptions here. It's not being used for that. It's because he got some type of bad news is the reason why he got a lawyer up allegedly. And he got to keep this lawyer. What is this energy here? What we got at the bottom over here? We got, they partner up with them because they hate you deep down. So it is a legend here, because this is the Two of Pentacles, Two of Diamonds. This is a legend that, again, this man's money is like this. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Money going out, a little bit coming in, and it's going right back out. They're not about that action, big teeth talk. It is a legend here that he partnered up with someone here. He partnered up with someone that everybody does not like. I don't know who this person is. I don't know what platform he went on. I ain't went to go look, so I don't know y'all. But whoever this person's platform he went on, a lot of people don't like them, okay? And that's the reason why he partnered up with this person. And he also partnered up with this person because this person is giving him things. They're giving him money. That, I don't know who this is. Who is this? What is this? Okay, all right. Pretending to be in love or care, they just want what they can get out of the person, yeah. They partnered up with this person, but they don't really give a damn about this person. Allegedly, he partnered up with this person, but he really don't care about this person either. He's just doing it for what he can get up out of them, and he's in denial right now. Because he really thinks that he ain't going nowhere. He's not going down that long haul, that long road. They brought clarity to the situation, not drama. He's trying, yeah, he in denial because he's trying to say he tried to bring clarity to the situation. He wasn't being dramaful, but he's in denial about that because there was a bad breakup. There was domestic violence. So how can you say all of that when, you know, how can you say that? How can you say all of that? Let's move on. We have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups is in the position of why he went his butt on there. So we got, what was the motive? Now we want to know why he went his butt on it. We got the Five of Cups because he feels like he has no options left here. There's guilt, there's regret, there's remorse here. There's sadness, there's loss, there's abandonment, there's guilt. He's trying to abandon some type of situation as well here. He's focusing more on the losses, like I said. He allegedly, he knows that there's not many options left here with this Five of Cups card. There's not many options left. That's why he ran his butt to this platform allegedly, because he knows there's not much left here. And he knows, and he's gonna let somebody drown. See how this man's standing back there? He's standing over there focusing, and you got somebody in the back just hollering like, please help me, help, help, I'm about to drown. He about to let this girl go underwater allegedly, and that energy has been coming out for the past 3 readings. That he's going on these platforms like he for her, but he's really not allegedly. 6 of Cups. Yeah, he focusing on the past now. He's sitting up there, same energy for Miss Johnson. Y'all sitting here thinking about the shit y'all did now. You're reminiscing. You focusing too much on the past and you focusing too much on what you can't change no more, allegedly. This is done. Miss Meeks is not coming back, unfortunately. She's not. You wrong for this shit, man. Allegedly, if you know, man, like, you knew you and your girl. You knew you and your girl and your baby mama wasn't getting along. You knew that. You knew that, man. That right there alone holds you culpable for what happened to this woman. That alone. And then you were there. That alone, sir. Then the judge, it's in the files. Nobody got to make it up. It's even in the files. The judge feel like you're biased. Shout out to Keys Network, Keys News Network. The judge feels like you're biased, sir. So what are you going to do at this point? Let's move on. Okay, we got bad dealings will mess up the whole bloodline. Didn't I say that? You over there thinking about it now. You can't see your kids. This is bad money. You've been sitting around here. You've been doing a lot. Allegedly, Carlos been doing some stuff with some money for a long time, 10 years plus. with money, having bad dealings with money. And now this bad dealings is going to mess up the whole bloodline here for him, allegedly. Or mess up the rest of his life because of what he did here. Now he's sitting here with the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups, sitting here reminiscing and regretting. He can't see his kids with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about kids. It's about a baby mama, baby daddy situations. It's about reunions. You know, you're sitting over here regretting the fact that you didn't go and do what you were supposed to do. And that was to de-escalate the situation in the first place. Why are we going to de-escalate a situation with an alleged bulletproof vest on? What are we de-escalating if we feel like we got to wear a bulletproof vest allegedly? What are we really trying to diffuse? Move on. All right. We got they scamming and scheming. Nobody believes them. Yeah, he got on that platform to scheme and scam, basically. Allegedly. We got running away from the problem. Yeah, look at that. Allegedly, he on the run, running away from the problem. We got talking about people's children and parenting. I know he ain't. Allegedly. This is somebody else that he's around that's talking about somebody's kids. Or they could be talking about how he's parenting his children. Or this could have been a topic on that panel. Moving on. We have the Six of Swords here, and this is present influences. Again, this man is trying to escape allegedly. This is moving from a hectic or chaotic situation to a better situation. Calmer waters, trying to heal, moving on, moving forward, escaping, running away. But also having some type of support and protection. Like I said, there was some type of energy here where this man has some type of support or protection here that he thinks he has. Okay? So it is alleged that in the present, right now, this man is allegedly on the run. He's escaping. He's running from his problems. He's sitting over here on these people platforms scheming and scamming. Okay? It is alleged that he may know somebody, a woman specifically, but she doesn't have to be a woman. But it's alleged he knows somebody. He had a conversation that day with somebody. Is the reason why he didn't go and he didn't get handcuffed that day. Yeah, 10 of Swords. After he done allegedly moved this girl's body, he had a conversation with someone allegedly. Let's move on. Why is the Six of Swords here? He had a conversation with one of them officers allegedly. 10 of Wands. Yeah, he burdened. He's stressed out. That man's paranoid. Flies in a dead horse. Overwhelmed. Overburdened. Feeling like all the stress and the weight is on his shoulders. How, sir, when all you had to do was de-escalate the situation? Okay, how? Yeah, you're trying to run because you're burdened, you're overwhelmed, you tired of this crap. But we should have thought about it, right? Okay, so it's alleged here you running because you burdened. You flies on a dead horse right now. You know the situation did. You know it. Fake friend. Been lying on them and saying it's other people doing it. So it is a legend here that there's someone around him that's very fake. This is present influences here. There's a fake friend that's been lying on. They have been lying on him and saying it's other people that's been doing it. But it's really this fake friend that he's around. He thinks it's his friend. It's the side chick. We got a side chick here. It's this whoever this side chick is. She fake as I don't know what. And she fake. She fake and she finna get ready to backstab, betray him. And is in one of the worst ways, allegedly. Yeah, defending the wrong person will mess up their karma. She know that. She knows that. I just said it. She finna try to backstab, betray this man because she knows defending him gonna mess her up. Allegedly. Whoever this woman is, whoever this girl is. We have to look, y'all. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Child, I dread to get into this. This is a possible outcome for this man here. A possible present outcome. This is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And this is what I didn't want to get to, but here we are. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is an ungrounded, overly bearing, overly protective ass female. She's just overly ambitious. She's a social damn climber. She'll do or say anything for a chick, honey. Anything. What's that song for one of my other series, Fake Love in the Feed. Shoot. You anything for a chick, a man, anything. You know, that's the type of energy this is. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's a shallow, sociopath, jealous ass person here. Possessive, very wicked, very fucked up in the head, okay? This is somebody that does black magic, very, very dark magic, and they're out of control. And they're trying to do something now. They could be overweight or very underweight. Something doesn't match them or something here. Something like that. They're very disloyal. They're a cheater. They could be known for ST or X African. Yeah, or exploitation work like that, trying to exploit somebody. I'm telling you, there's somebody finna exploit this man, or he's finna try to exploit someone. There's exploitation here. There's also poverty here, and somebody being there's a chaos agent here. This is a female. She's older, and he may exploit her, or she may exploit him, but somebody finna exploit somebody because the money is low. They don't have it no more. And it's also underlying the energy of this dark witch or this dark practitioner that's doing something. So let's see what this is. Is it the practitioner, or is it just this low down, dirty, schemy, scammy, skanky, stinking asshole? Let's see. What we got here? It is a low down, dirty, scheming, scamming, stinking asshole. All right, we have the Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups is about new romantic endeavors, new love, new offers, new everything here. They're about to whatever this exploitation that's about to come from this man or to this man, either from or to him, is because this person that's about to exploit him, if it's exploiting him, they're about to exploit him because, again, they know that they're wrong for defending him. They're seeing something for what the fuck it really is. If this is not them exploiting him and he's exploiting someone else, he's doing this for money because he needs the money. And he's finna try to exploit somebody. What we got? Tall, skinny. We got, they went viral and it's getting to them. Yeah, he finna exploit somebody. Something finna go viral as hell. I'm telling you. Something finna go viral. A heavy set BBW husky or BBL, a female and a guy could be going viral. It's the same. It's this tall, skinny dude and this female. They're about to go viral here because they have no more options left. They've been talking about everybody because they miserable. But now they can't focus because they know what they did has them stuck. They've been talking shit because they can't get no attention, and they regret getting involved because now they got major damn problems because they know allegedly this man stole something and then played like he did not have it. But he had it. Where is this that he stole? Where is it? Three of Pentacles. Whatever he stole, it's under concrete. It's buried behind something, a wall. Could be money that he stole. And these three people is other people that helped him steal this shit. Allegedly. They felt like their dreams would be shattered if people knew. Offered up because motherfucker needed money. Yeah. Thank you all so much for your love, your time, kicking it with me. I know we done ran this thing over, but thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. I definitely appreciate it for y'all coming in and kicking it with me tonight. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all something about tapping into Mr. Los's energy. Every time, that's why I've only like done 2 readings for him. Really 3. I had a case prediction for him once, and then I had his first reading. So this is like a second reading for him. Every time I tap into Carlos's energy, you guys, it's like chaos. And there's also a lot of secrecy. And then stuff go wrong with my camera. I have to constantly edit videos. You done seen these cards flip out more on the floor than you done seen in any video today because I don't know what that is about. But he can't. You can't defeat a bad bitch. I rise above that. Ew. Like I said, y'all, thank you all so much. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone is innocent. We're just reading the cards, how they come out in the spread, and for the questions that are asked, okay? We will be doing a case prediction very soon, you guys, so keep on the lookout. Thank you all so much. Justice for Romeca. Justice for Romeca. Justice for Romeca. And as always, keep the blessings.
If you sneak around, you gon' find out. I don't blow not a word I spout. You keep pushing love, you get wiped out. If you fuck around, you gon' find out. Yeah.